Boring budget. Here's a quick overview of some basics that you need to know when creating a budget, or as we like to call it, a spending plan. Because a budget sounds restrictive, kind of like the word diet sounds really restrictive, but a meal plan sounds a little bit more fun. You get to talk about what you get to eat. So in a spending plan, you get to tell your money where you want it to go. So let's make a plan on a monthly basis. The first thing you want to consider is setting a goal. So what are your money goals? What are your money goals short term? What are your money goals long term? And try to be specific and measurable. Next, we're going to track your expenses. So let's write down all your expenses for the past month. How are you spending money now? What bills do you have? What do you usually spend on things like groceries? And let's make it easy. So try using an app or an Excel sheet to add up all those expenses. So now that we have them tracked, let's take a look at what they are. A helpful thing is that you can organize them into fixed expenses and variable expenses. So fixed would be things that are the same every month. These are typically things that are bills like rent, car insurance, or subscriptions and memberships. And then you may have variable expenses. These are things like groceries, gas, meals out, things that you probably won't spend the exact same amount on every single month. So in this example, fixed items include things like rent, car insurance, Netflix, the gym, and variable things like groceries, gas, coffee, and takeout, for a grand total of $1,160. So now that you have a list of all of your tracked expenses, you can take a look at them and see what you can eliminate if it's fixed or lower if it's variable. So fixed things you can eliminate. Sometimes you can even lower them by shopping around for different car insurance, or maybe finding a different roommate situation. In this example, they decided they can eliminate their Netflix and gym. And the variable, they set lower goals. So maybe they'll try not to spend so much on groceries, but they're still giving goals for things like coffee and takeout because they know they'll spend money on those things. So their new total set goal here is $970. Next, you want to try to track your income. This can be a little hard sometimes. So if you get a financial aid refund every semester, try dividing it by 5. So now you have a number divided by 5 that gives you 5 months of income. This way you won't spend it all at once, and you have a set amount to use for every month of the semester. If you have a job, try using your average monthly pay. And if you can depend on a family member to send you money every month, try tracking that too. So for this example, they had a financial aid refund of $2,000. If you divide that by 5 months for the entire semester, that's about $400. If they work part-time, maybe 15 hours a week for $15 an hour, that's about $900 a month. And once again, here you may want to lowball that number to take into account for things like taxes. Then let's say you have the best grandma in the world who always sends her love and a $50 check in the mail. So we'll want to add that too because that money is important. So we can expect a total income here in this example of $1,350. So now that we've tracked our expenses and we've tracked our income, we can kind of get into the nitty-gritty. This is kind of the fun part. So you want to pay yourself first. So set aside an amount that you want to send to your savings every month. Pay bills first that are a necessity or budget for the needs. So make sure you have some money budgeted for things like rent and groceries. Then take a look at how much you have left. After you've put some money for your savings goal and you've put the money for your needs, how much do you have left? You can pay other bills that weren't a necessity to you. You can budget for your wants. You can add more to your savings goal. And you can pay a little extra on a debt if you want to pay extra on a credit card bill. And then you get to spend that money. So throughout the month, as you're getting paid and as you're making purchases, it's important to hold yourself accountable. So track your progress throughout the months. If you already ordered $20 worth of takeout, then maybe you know now to slow down until the end of the month. And this is a great way to watch your money go where you want it to, see your goals coming into fruition, and kind of see yourself setting yourself up for success. If you need some help making a budget or you have any questions, please contact us. We're located in Lassen Hall 1000. You can also go to our website located at csus.edu and search for financial wellness, or you can always send us an email, greentogold@csus.edu. You can always follow us on social media for more tips and upcoming events.